That's why I really need that. I ordered it last night, so that's good. All right. Give it a couple seconds right quick, and then we'll press play on this.
If you ain't into breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin' east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see, I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it, you ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, lil' babe. You got two options, work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cat's the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman. Tryna see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win, right?
1,000 Ways to Pimp out now, man. Subscribe to TYP Cam Music and turn on all notifications, man.
My name is Himron, little baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choosing with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp, we selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen, might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limit, so we never ever trip. I can put you in position, I'm a high value man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all her best. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone, it better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and them niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh?
I need to know one thing, cause I need that money fast. I came out the P, nigga, real TYP shit, nigga. Yeah. Hey man, say man, first thing first, I need everybody, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Another thing, if you ain't subscribed to TYP Cam Music and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. It's been like, I've been making music for like damn near 6 years now, bro. That's crazy. And I still ain't made it, nigga. That's tragic. Hey, man, look. We finna get into some live reactions, though. 1,000 Ways to Pimp is out now. All platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. The video is on TYP Cam Music. It's right here. So y'all go run that up, man. Everything, bro. Need y'all to go do that, all right? We gonna get into some live reactions, man. Make sure y'all get the chat jumping. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all YouTube and these platforms, they kind of like, they stopped recommending my channel. I feel like we gonna have to see though. We finna put this work in. Now I only ate like 2 bowls of burial. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay on stream before I'm get too hungry and have to go eat. You know what I'm saying? Um, but hey, we might stream later this evening too. We grinding today. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a break from the gym. My body is fucking. My knees is hurting, bro. My body is wore out right now. We gonna get back in the gym next Wednesday. I think. Yeah. Either next Wednesday or next weekend. I gotta get back. But we finna get into some reactions, man, and just kick it, chill, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I seen this little video on my algorithm. The shit only got 54 views, but I don't care. I react to anything I do. Be simple. It say, would you choose $100 or one Bitcoin? Real people react to crypto in Chicago. And it's a white woman with a microphone, and on the thumbnail it got two black women. So I don't know. We just go see. We just go see. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Let's see what it's hitting for. It's kind of loud as hell.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tori Delaney, and today we're in Chicago to talk about cryptocurrency with Crypto Convos.
Shout out to Crypto Convos.
Hi, I'm here with you. Love your outfit, by the way. Yeah, I'm Tori. I have a couple questions for you. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
This music better not be there. There's no way y'all got this music copyrighted right now, bro. Hey, man, I'm live on Twitch as I'm recording this video. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitch, man.
I'm Tori. I have a couple questions for you. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word cryptocurrency?
Scam.
Little English. Sorry. That's okay. That's okay. All right, you look
I thought they was gonna turn the music
great.
off. Please turn it off.
Yeah, say hi. Hi, Jacob.
Oh, she don't speak English
rapid
or
fire
something?
questions. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word cryptocurrency?
Bitcoin.
Have you yourself ever invested in Bitcoin?
No, I have not.
Would you?
Probably not, but maybe if I was like educated on it and I had like more of an idea of what's going on, yeah?
Okay, what if I told you that they just recently passed at the executive level that you can take your 401k money
So they actually passed that? Because I heard they was talking
and
about
invest it in cryptocurrency?
That sounds good, right? Yeah.
I just don't know. We gonna have to. I don't think this Bitcoin shit been around long enough. I buy Bitcoin, but a very, very small amount every week.
And if I was to offer you $100 or one Bitcoin today, which would you take and why?
I'm taking the Bitcoin.
I take the Bitcoin because then it builds on itself.
That shit 100,000. Wow. That shit was almost 125,000 a coin, nigga. One Bitcoin or $100. Who wouldn't take? Everybody know Bitcoin is worth something more than $100.
Right? Yeah.
Do you know anyone has like invested into crypto?
Yeah, I do.
Have they had good luck?
Yes.
Okay, because there's been a lot of stories of people getting rich or losing a lot of money when it comes to crypto.
Right.
Which do you hear more often?
I feel like I only know a couple of like good stories, so that's what I've heard more often.
So
But
that's why you take the Bitcoin.
Right. Of course you're gonna hear
There's
good
nothing to
stories.
lose if you don't have it, right?
sure, yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. Thanks.
Thank you for stopping by.
I mean, I would imagine people would hear good and like both sides of it, like it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? And then then they would hear the success stories as well. I feel.
What are your names? Amba? Nice to meet you. Shantae, nice to meet you. So, when I say the word cryptocurrency, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Internet money.
Internet money?
Yeah, virtual dollar.
Virtual dollar? Would you ever invest in cryptocurrency?
Yes. I would, but I'm the person that like I want to see how it pans out a little bit, like before I delve into.
But by that time, it's gonna be too late because it's already 100,000. That's why I'm scared. That's why I'm scared of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they talk about Bitcoin hit $1 million, bro. This shit ain't been around that long. Yeah, that's a big number. Which it really can, because it's a limited supply, so it can, and that's why people like it, and that's the good thing about it. We just need to see like how she feels, you know. She needs to see it pan out. But by that time, it is gonna be too late, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put a little bit small amount increments. You know what I'm saying? Into it, and that's it.
Like what pans out? Like the amount, or like
Less
the
than
way
5%.
it is in the world right now?
Right, the way it is in the world. Like if a new car comes out, I'm not the first one hopping on
Sure,
it.
sure, sure.
You know, so.
You're like watching the playing field before making your move. That, of course, that makes sense. I just found out recently, this is a fun fact for you. So they made like an executive order where you can take your 401k money and invest in cryptocurrency. Do you have any thoughts about that?
We're gonna have to look that up.
I mean, I like the idea of it, but I probably just playing it a little safe. I wouldn't invest like the whole thing. I would invest partially some of it, but I would do it.
Man, the average person don't even know what the fuck they're what their 401k is even investing in, bro.
For sure.
And it's always some shit that's not on Robinhood and none of that. Oh God, cause I got a 401k. It's like $100 in that bitch. Oh God, I get matched like 100%. I think though. But I just got to thinking about it, and you know the match is capped to so much, and it's like if I'm not maxing it out, then you know whatever I am contributing, I just got to thinking about it, and it made more sense to just keep investing how I'm investing. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you got to stay at the job for 3 years before you can even keep the match. That's the main reason why I even thought to keep doing how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, nigga, if I get fired or end up leaving this whole nigga, I don't get to keep that. But all that money's locked up in that 401k, and I can't touch it for years. Like I can't touch it for shit. Something might happen. I ain't got that much money. I ain't successful yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing alright, but I ain't that well off, nigga.
To that point, if it does grow the way that we hope it grows, then you have something invested in it versus just being SOL. So.
Right, and that makes sense. Do you think if it keeps growing in that way, do you think it could be the future of money, or do you think like the dollar will always, like real physical money, do you think it will always stay?
No, change is going to happen regardless. Yeah. So I think it'll definitely.
Physical money is already obsolete. Like to me, it is, bro. I don't. The only time I use physical money, bro, and now the dispensaries take cards, so I don't even know why I'd be going to the ATM. They probably want to charge you a $3.50 fee like the ATM. Fuck out my face. Why would I pay? That's how I know y'all niggas is just down bad broke. Y'all niggas go to the dispensary and pay $3.50 to get your own money out, and you already about to smoke up your money, burn it away. Yeah, I smoke these. This costs $20 every 4 days, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So shit, nigga, y'all niggas breaking y'all pockets and then paying the $3.50. And then smoking, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think it will always stay.
No, change.
But yeah, money, physical dollars is obsolete to me at this point in my life. Other than that, I don't need a physical dollar for nothing. I want all my shit sent in interest in investments. There's no point in having cash, bro. You're losing 2.7% a year, probably more. That's just the average.
Change is going to happen regardless. Yeah. So I think it'll definitely change.
Yeah.
Even if not in that way, some way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to be morbid, but we may not see it happen in like our lifetime, but our kids or their kids would probably likely see it. I don't think we're going to be just cash only or stuff like that. That's going to die very quickly.
Sure. I mean, especially thinking that we like already have digital. We already have like digital currency. Like, how often does our money just go straight into our checking account? You know, like some jobs you get paper money, but you know.
I mean, I guess if you're a stripper.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And shouts out to them ladies though. They.
That's physical. The money's physical. It's a physical. Yeah. So, I can't remember if I asked this already, but do you know anyone who's invested? And if so, have they gotten rich or have they lost money? I feel like it's sort of a gamble.
I feel like You shouldn't let people know your business like that. It's okay to like, I guess, let them know that you're invested, but you don't need to be letting people know what you got, man. What you losing and what you winning, you know. Of course, people like to post their winnings. Everybody does that. I mean, I don't like this. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But some people post their winnings, like prize pick winnings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you're also taking losses, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas post that one prize pick screenshot every 6 months, nigga. Finally hit something, boy. You done lost triple that. Meanwhile, I'm over here invested in the stock market, still got the same capital, same initial investment principle, right? And some.
Within it. At least that's what I've heard.
A combination of both for me. I know somebody who invested in gain and somebody who invested in loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people that
It
gain.
just depends on your strategy, bro. If you're trying to day trade, swing trade, if you're trying to, bro, all you gotta do is buy that bitch and wait for it to go up, nigga. Stop trying to. It might take a month. It might take 3 months. It might take 6 months. But you'll look up, especially in crypto. You can be up 100. You can be up 50, 100%. You know what I'm saying? With one good run. But you gotta be able to hold it down, bro. You can't be. See, cause whenever I first started fucking with the stocks and shit, bro, I wanted to try to day trade and invest into high yield REITs and dividends and stuff, man. That shit bogus, bro. You gotta hold it down, man. You look up, man. I was up 80% on Roblox till Gideon and all them start catching predators and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They stocked and shot up because I seen it was a discount. They just went public some years ago, right? They stock rallied up whenever it first went public and then dropped off for years. For like a good 2-3 years probably. My average cost is like $60 on Roblox. Look at Roblox stock right now. I need to show y'all niggas. Hold on, I might need to show y'all niggas. Roblox stock is 120 even after dropping 10%, bro.
Yeah, they broke out in a beat.
Roblox stock. It's 117. So look, just 6 months ago, my nigga. Back in April, it was $60 a share, bro. I'm not lying to y'all niggas, bro. Just 6 months ago, it was $60 a share. It's probably about to drop back down. You know, it went all the way up to like 137. You know, I don't see it getting back that low again. But yeah, what was we saying, man? Yeah, you don't let niggas know what you got, bro.
And gain somebody who invested in loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people that gain. I haven't met someone that lost yet, so that's why I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I got a TikTok, man. I need y'all to clip my whatever y'all find funny, whatever, man. Y'all need to start clipping that. I mean, y'all don't got to. Y'all don't need to. I need to. But yeah, follow me on TikTok, bro. I need y'all to start clipping, cause that's how all these niggas be going viral and stay going viral, cause other people is posting it, and you know what I'm saying, in large quantities. These niggas don't even be posting their own clips. They don't got to. You know what I'm saying? But I got to. You know what I'm saying? So I just it's hard to be that consistent, man, and with chopping clips and everything. You gotta stay on point with all this content. You know what I'm saying? Clips is like afterthought type shit. I was focused on the clips and my clips was going viral on me, but
Maybe it's not such.
I wasn't making money off them business.
I've actually seen people gain more than.
Okay. That's good. My experience is I've seen a lot of like friends who have been like scammed or hacked by like crypto things. Have you heard about this at all?
Heard about that?
Yeah. And then they'll just be like, look at all this money that went into my account or something. And so I think there's sort of it seems like it's just a
Don't
gamble
fall for the
involved
crypto
with it.
scams,
so
y'all.
I feel similar to your approach of like watching other people play the game and seeing where my angle would be in the game.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm risky.
You'd risk it?
Not all of it, but some of it. Why not? We only got one
So-
life to live.
That's true. So if I gave you like one Bitcoin today or $100, which would you take and why?
I'll take the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
To just see where it goes.
Mhm.
I mean, I got $100.
Right. What about you?
I can always replenish my $100. The crypto, because there's potential.
To see where it goes. So it seems like everybody will take the Bitcoin. They don't even know how much it is a coin. I'm sure they know it's you know, it's probably worth more than $100. You know what I'm saying?
There, and I've seen it actually work. Like for someone else, that's where
Especially
I
if
would lean
it's
more
a
towards,
free
like, okay, I'll do
$100
the
or a free
crypto.
Bitcoin.
Like her, I can. I'm blessed enough to be able to see another 100 and so on go on.
Yeah. These ladies are so smart. They're so smart. Thank you for your
Shout out to
time.
the
I
ladies right
appreciated
there,
you
man.
shedding your insight.
Hey man, I thought this was gonna be a little bit wilder. Maybe she got some crazier clips of people like, nah, I'll take the $100. I don't trust that Bitcoin. It can crash tomorrow and you be down $1 million. You can only. So I wonder how, like, say you bought Bitcoin. Well, no, it would have to go to 0 for you to lose 100%. So yeah, there you go. There's the answer. If it went to 0, what? So we got a couple things to Google, to chat GPT. Actually, we fuck Google. I fucks with Google. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, but chat GPT give a better breakdown. So look, what the hell was we finna Google, bro? One thing she said, Bitcoin 401k.
Yeah, they broke up in a piece, yeah.
A Bitcoin 401k is basically a retirement plan. So, how it works, some employers partner with companies like Fidelity that offer crypto within their retirement plans. You can direct part of your paycheck contributions. Did a law pass that you can
Yeah, they broke up. Yeah, they broke
Bitcoin
up in a piece, yeah.
401k? Exactly, you need to be on there and post your music for sure. Other people would have clipped something and make it big. Consistency is key. Yes, man. Just dropped a new song, 1000 Ways to Pimp, out now all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music. Dropped the lyric video on TYP Cam Music, man. On August 7, 2025, President Trump signed an executive order directing the Department of Labor, DOL, the SEC, and Treasury Department to revisit existing rules, potentially making alternative assets, including to revisit, potentially making alternative assets, including cryptocurrencies and private equity, eligible for inclusion in 401k and similar retirement plans. This order encourages regulatory agencies to redefine what counts as qualified assets. So, to revisit. So they're revisiting it. That doesn't mean that it's past though. God damn, this is a lot to read, man. I just want the simple answer, man. Law passed, no. Summary table, here we go. Law passed, no. Only an executive order, no legislative change yet. Executive order, yes. Urge federal agencies to update retirement plan asset rules. Yeah, so nothing's changed yet. They're revisiting it. You know what I'm saying? So nothing necessarily passed, but risk and concerns. But I'm sure you could probably still do it though. You know what I'm saying? What else was we gonna Google, man?
So smart. They're so
I mean, I got $100.
right. So I think
I think it was. I forgot. Oh well, we'll have to keep it pushing, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9. All right. Man, I've been on there posting, but I ain't been on TikTok. But I have posted. I got a TikTok. Go follow the TikTok. See, they actually deleted my original TikTok. It's crazy. All my shit just gets deleted, and I gotta start from scratch, and so it's just a setback, bro. But and I had like 1K on that, huh? I think I had a viral something on there. I think. I don't know, but I got a whole new TikTok, and I'm trying to get that up to 1K because I think I'm trying to get my TikTok in order, but I already know TikTok really don't be paying that much, and the type of content that I'm making, how much I be cussing and stuff, like monetizing TikTok is just not. It's just, and then they talking about if you get three rejected videos in the partnership, then they'll kick you out the partnership. Like if three of your videos aren't able to be monetized, like what the fuck? And then once you get followers and stuff, when they watch your videos from the following page, they don't get paid. And they'll never see your video in the For You page. Shouts out to Laura Heck. He the one discovered. That's how I discovered that. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. TikTok a fraud. You know? It's just TikTok is really like really strict, bro, and I don't get it. Even if I don't get paid, like my shit still be getting um um what am I trying to say, bro? The goddamn video still be getting restricted and shit.
You want ads that drive results. That's why we built Roku Ads Manager. Sign up at ads.roku.com.
Competing on the balance beam, I knew every step mattered. It took years of diligent training to succeed at the highest levels.
Welcome to
I be trying to tell my homeboys, you gotta slow down, because my mom basically said, like, it's like drugs. Like, if you like keep doing weed too much, or if you keep doing a drug too much, your body kind of doesn't want that anymore. You want something higher. Like, you want to experience something more.
If men run through a lot of women sexually, then they're I did see that.
Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network.
I'm not about to keep dropping videos on Myron. I see that y'all niggas don't care about that nigga. Neither do I. Neither do I. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. We ain't gonna fuck with that nigga. What is this other one though? Single mom outraged after being told she has to work to continue to collect $2,000 a month in food stamps.
Community service so that I can still continue.
Community service for you should be ashamed of yourself. Next story.
What thing? Look, here go my TikTok. I'll just show it to you.
My baddie, teacher bay neighbor.
You ever ate her cat while she on her period? The blood shot fast on my face. I was.
Oh hell no, man! I gotta log in. Yeah, here go to TikTok. We about to hit 400 over there. I'll be getting likes and shit on that bitch every day because it's like a couple videos. Yeah, this one got 100K. See, I was dropping all these clips, bro. I need a clipper. That's what I need, man. Cause I was doing this a specific way, bro, and it was doing good, bro. but I just wasn't making no money, and the time that I was putting in, it just wasn't returning. They wasn't coming to the videos. You know what I'm saying? And doing reactions and shit, bro, a lot of people just want to see the clip. They don't even give a fuck. Especially when they come from the algorithm half the damn time. You know what I'm saying? But see, look, bro, I posted a good like 100, 200 of these of this format clip. This was my first couple ones. Hold on. What else gonna do shit like that? This shit got a 250,000.
No, I can't put it. Woo, wait. Jesus Christ.
Part 2. Why fainted?
This got 100K.
Tombstone, niggas dirt up. Hey, yo, where the Carney at, yo? Carney, where the you at? Ah!
It is no talking. It's on site every time. It's funny. I just jammed it on this block the other day.
It's a like on this bitch every day.
Not here no more,
a couple
bro. The hood drop. I mean, what Lil Durk say at this at the end?
What else got a decent amount on it? It got 5K. None of them is really like, they not hitting like that, and it's the type of content that I'm reacted to. It's like, you know. It's another one. Yeah, this got 27,000.
I got 3 STDs in the club right now, and I can still get Mississippi now. You don't believe
it? This shit is so weird with the algorithms, bro. Cause this is whenever I first got my channel back, I have reacted to this shit, did the clip done good, the video done good. The video probably got like 20K on YouTube. The algorithm is so weird, bro. They be fucking with you and then they don't. Like it's weird. So weird. But that's why I'm just gonna stay consistent and rock out who rock out with me, man. $9,000. That Julio Fulio video did a little good too on here. 4,700. None of them bitches is really hitting though, hitting like that. But if you go to Newsbreak, look. Go to Newsbreak. Same clips. Even on YouTube, one of them got 1 million, damn near 100K on this channel. But I had to quit. I had to change my strategy up, bro, because I wasn't making no money off the clips. And then it's like, once you get all these subscribers from the clips, they're not gonna watch your long videos. I feel like that's what was hurting my channel. You know what I'm saying? So now I've been posting all my clips and my shorts on my second channel, more TYP Cam. But go to Newsbreak. Y'all go follow me on Newsbreak too. I ain't posted on Newsbreak consistently in a minute. It's so they need to get their website right, bro. Newsbreak do. They desktop and they need to get this shit right, bro. But see, the way Newsbreak is, it's like all that Red Note, all them other little TikTok wannabe apps and shit like that. It's all the same video, cause like if I post a video on here, it'll also be posted on there without even having an account over there. Man. Anyways, man, I don't think I ever hit a M, but I'm at like 900 and something thousand on one video. 300. The shits is crazy on that on Newsbreak. The views is crazy, bro. Everything went viral on that bitch. I done ran up 15K damn near organically. But I had to quit posting the clips, bro, cause it wasn't making no money, man. Wasn't making no money, dog.
Confidence is not a mindset, It's an achievement.
Type of one if y'all want me to do this
in the GMC Sierra HD.
This Myron video or not. I don't really care about that nigga. I know y'all don't neither. In his relationship, I'm not gonna keep reacting to every video about that nigga, man. We gotta move on with our life. Yeah, man, it's all good. That's why I need the power of the people in this motherfucker, man.
I learned to.
Alright, here's a good one right here. What's good, job? We got her job trying to ban black applicants. So cut that. We just gonna do a record this. What's good, y'all? We got her job tried to ban black applicants, so she did this. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's see what it's hitting for.
I learned today it is a name that does not sound white.
By the time the 70s and the 80s came, we started to see a different naming structure of Black American names. People came out with names like Laquan, Lamar, Latrell, Lavon, Devon, Darnell, Jaquan, Raheem, Raekwon, Rashawn. And for the women, you saw a lot of Monique, Tamika, Tanisha, Chantel, Lakeisha, LaShonda, LaKendra, Latoya, Deja, Deshauna, Daisha, Danisha. These names were, in fact, a rejection of normal Christian names that typical Black Americans had in the past.
You ever wonder why some Black names feel like poetry? Like resistance with rhythm. Names like Shaquana, DeAndre, Latoya, they weren't just made up. They were made deliberate. They were acts of resistance. See, after centuries of being stripped of our original African names, stripped of our Kofis, our Nias, our Adiolas, we were forced to wear the names of our enslavers.
Right.
Jackson, Johnson. But something shifted in the 1960s. Black folks weren't just marching anymore. They were renaming, reclaiming. The Black Power movement wasn't just fist in the air. It was naming your daughter Shaniqua when the world wanted you to name her Sarah.
Now, that style of naming came,
bro,
60s, 70s, got real popular in the 80s. And it was a rejection of what was in the past, a freedom of expression. Unfortunately, Black Americans paid a heavy price for these names because these names started to be associated with poverty, crime, and a lack of intelligence.
This is my thing though, bro. White people created the stereotype of Black people today, bro. You enslaved the people, fucked them over, didn't give them no land, didn't give them no resources, no nothing, and now you want to complain about, oh, their name is associated with poverty. Man, what do you expect, nigga? Duh, you put Black people in that situation. Man,
be associated
don't get it.
with poverty, crime, and a lack of intelligence. If you saw a person by the name of Jaquan or Jalil or Laquan, you would automatically think, especially if you were Caucasian, that number one, this person is from the inner city, and number two, they're from a poor section of the inner city, which is ravaged in crime and a low IQ. And of course that's not true, but we start to see a prejudice towards people with these names, especially when an individual graduated college with the same accolades as a white student and they were applying to a job. What we found out was something very interesting.
University of Berkeley conducted a name discrimination study, and what they found is that Lakeisha and Jamel are less likely to be hired than Emily and Greg. They sent out 83,000 job applications to 108 Fortune 500 employers. Of these 83,000 job applications, half of them had white sounding names and the other half had black sounding names. Applicants with black
Yeah,
sounding
that's
names were
still
called back
prevalent today.
10%
When did
fewer
this
times
study come out? Because that's definitely still prevalent
across the
today.
board, and even less when it came to specific companies.
Every day.
Despite
The
having
damage is
comparable
real, man.
applications to their counterparts. The author's purpose for doing this study was to understand discrimination in the employment application process. What's more interesting is that these Fortune 5 companies use algorithms and third-party technology to screen their applications.
Now, as you heard this lady say, UC Berkeley did a study, and they found out that people with names like Jamar or Javon or Deshaun, if they graduated with the same accolades as a white candidate, they were 10% less likely to get the job. Now, again, most people will say, well, that could have been back then. This is not now.
No, that's
This is
definitely
2025. You can get sued for doing something like that. You can't discriminate against somebody because of their name, right?
Come on, man. Everybody, it's still discrimination, bro. Like, that's not something that's, if somebody's reviewing an application, bro, how are you necessarily going to even prove that they're discriminating against you because of your name? Like, it's just
Black people.
Something like that is not gonna go away, bro. You know.
I had my first day today at a new job, and basically, without going too far into it, my job is to schedule care for people that need it. A lot of this job is going through applications for people who want to give care. I learned today, if it is a name that does not sound white, we are to move it to the completed tasks. We then note your application as moved due to name standards. Now, it's my first day, so I asked, what does that mean? I'm Black, I'm very light-skinned, obviously. And she says, and I said, you mean like our names? Like our names? Because I thought it was like a brand standard, like, no, it's literally our names. So I just want you to know, and everybody else to know, this 100% happens.
Now, this is a lady saying that maybe these people just didn't know, but I'm light-skinned and I also consider myself Black. And these people are telling me that if I come across a name like X, Y, and Z, to immediately tarnish the name or to tarnish the application, because we have a certain standard here in the business. But wait, there's more.
I have 122 screenshots of people, their names, their phone numbers, and their email addresses, and the reason why they weren't hired directly because of their name. Then I have this.
That's a lawsuit. Moving Shanae.
I didn't even make it 1 hour. And I have this.
Moving Shanae to Sunday due to name standard. We can assume
I didn't even make it 1 hour. After I got my heart rate to stop spiking, I went and found the owner like I planned and asked her directly, super calm. She didn't deny any of it. She admitted that it's, fucked up. She apologized.
Admitted that it's fucked up.
I told her that I don't think this is going to be a good fit because this is not something that I would be willing to participate in.
No, you
I
didn't
made
do
sure to
that
keep
yet.
it like professional and not scary, like not threatening. So I have a phone call.
What you do is you sue their ass and quit the job after the lawsuit, though. You know what I'm saying? So make them keep paying you during the whole lawsuit, whatever. And then get you a big enough check to where you can quit the job. Get you like $500,000, $1 million, and put it and invest it at 4 or 5%. That'll get you like $40,000. You know what I'm saying? $50,000 a year, without even touching just an interest, you know what I'm saying? So, therefore you can do what you want, you know what I'm saying? You can retire, or you can keep trying to grow that, working, you know what I'm saying? Or you can work part-time, and just take some of that money, that interest money, whatever you want to do. Come up on that check. You know what I'm saying? Because you discovered it. You know what I'm saying?
A good fit, because this is not something that I would be willing to participate in. I made sure to keep it like professional and not scary, like not threatening. So I have a phone call with my guy later this afternoon. I'm gonna go ahead and let him tell me how to proceed. I know that this happens. It's just that I personally have never experienced this type of training. If they have a name that sounds like this or that's jacked up, we don't do it because we have standards. Like, guess we're going on a journey, and eventually we're gonna say
in our favorite racist
Again, this
shit.
video shows more evidence that you have certain employers out there who are trying to stay away from Black people. And what I'm talking about is Black Americans. And it's not just Black Americans. Also, Africans have this problem. I know about some Africans who are in the UK, and if they were to use a real name like Olufeme, they would also get discriminated against. So what Africans started to do was to adopt a Christian name, all right? So they would have their official African name, and then they would adopt a white Christian name, and then they would put this particular name on their job application in order to seek employment. A similar case is deriving in America, but people still may use their name Laquan. But if they have a middle name like Michael, what you start to see is people using their name like Michael. And this was true even in the 50s. You would find some women named like Willie, Billy. It's very, very popular.
You get
these are names
there,
that
you get there to the white interviewer, they're like, oh. They're all surprised and shocked.
men could use with women.
Didn't expect that, huh?
Especially back
Nope.
in what you call the country in the old South, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. And some of those women just didn't want to be called Willie or Billy or something like that. So they would adopt a middle name and then professionally use that as the middle name. But now if you're Laquan Javon Jackson, then you have two names that are very similar like this. So what is the solution? The solution is, well, number one, you can still get jobs, but it may be harder. Or you have to work with your own individual community to create employment, to understand that these names of these people doesn't mean that they don't have talent. And that's the one big take that the Black community has to understand.
This is something that's even lawsuit after lawsuit, bro, is still gonna be a thing. I feel like the racism is just so deep here in America. This is what it's built on, bro. And until white people realize that Black people is a result of your actions, that's just the reality, bro. On a general scale, is the result of your actions. Then the shit is not gonna change, bro. It's gonna be the same, you know. A Laquan, a Jaquan, is gonna look at a Shaquita. They gonna get a Pookie. They gonna get looked at like that, bro. If you got that type of name, bro, they're gonna take a David, a Chris, you know what I'm saying? A John over a fucking Laquan, bro. That's unfortunate, bro. You know? And that's why I said, like, Black people, bro, back in the day, man, before, you know, the 14th Amendment and after they freed slaves and, you know, segregation, Black people should have stayed segregated, should have started their own nation, bro. The government wouldn't have allowed that. You would have had to go to war about it. With what material? What weapons? So I understand if you can't beat them, join them. But man, that wasn't the way to go though, bro.
At a certain point, you have to stop depending on somebody else to hire you. And that's the beauty of Black America. It is really a large white space for people. And when I'm talking about white space, I mean opportunity for people to grow their wealth, grow their skill set, and then you can hire your own people the way that you would like. Now, again, not everybody can be an entrepreneur, But the reality is that once you form communities
That's
and you
why I
form
say,
people that you
bro.
understand.
That's why I say we lost schools, we lost buses, we lost so many businesses, bro. And even after all that, bro, can't beat them, join them. They still came and destroyed Black Wall Street. I mean, that was 1920, before segregation even ended. So, but still, bro,
Understand and you know what they can do, then now you can use that talent that some of these whites are going to reject. And that's the beautiful thing about being in Black America or any Black country, or let's being in Black America, the microcosm we call Black America, or in Black African countries, is that talent is a lot and it's overlooked. And recruiting that talent into the community does great things. And it doesn't matter what that person's name is. That person's name could be Leandre, it could be Jalil, it could be Marquise. Because we know that you can be a name Marquise and that you can be highly intelligent. That your name doesn't mean that you're dumb. You can be Raheem and have Harvard University level of intelligence. But some other people may not want a Raheem working into their business, right? And
Right.
what happens? If that person can't come back to Black America or to the Black community, then we lose.
let's chat GPT something and be funny. I love chat GPT. I wonder if it'll give me this. What is the most common name amongst child predators? There isn't. Yeah, there is. If there's a statistic, bro. If you take all the arrest records, right, and the names of those people, you can figure the most common name amongst child predators. There isn't any one most common name amongst child predators. Names don't determine or predict criminal behavior. Look at ChatGPT. Is that right? Is that right, ChatGPT? They usually just reflect what's common in the general population at the time people were born. Wait. They usually, Names don't determine. They usually just reflect names reflect what's most common in the general population. For example, if a large number of offenders were born in the 1970s, 80s in the US, you see names like Michael, John, David, James, Robert appear frequently. Not because those names cause predatory behavior, but simply because those were the most popular names for men in those generations. Anyways, if we could look that up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That talent that we can build our community
it's
off of.
Gonna be a fucking Billy, a Robert, the friendly names, the Johns.
See, that's what the name should have been used for. The names Rashad, Rashawn, Raheem should have been call outs to Black businesses to hire their own individual people in the same way that Jews do it, in the same way that other groups do it that were also ostracized. You didn't think that Russians were ostracized a little bit, or other groups like Italians, they had to end up making their own bank like Bank of America. They found a way to employ their people and get into the system. And still, Black Americans are going to have to address that same particular issue. Black people are still going to be ostracized. I mean, especially with the DEI things coming, you got AI coming, people can be more selective and be a little bit more open about their prejudices. It might not lack lawsuits. Look, we don't want a person named Latrell working here. We don't even want to give a person named Leandre a shot. We don't want to give Letitia a shot. Then who has to give them that shot? The Black community, or entrepreneurs in the Black community, have to then give them that shot. If we're not going to give it to them, who will give it to them. Somebody has to give them that shot. And if we are not going to do it, we need to be honest about not doing it, but then not complaining that, hey, these companies that whites run don't want to give you a shot, but you have every opportunity in your community to give yourself the shot. And once you have your own ability to give yourself the shot, well, everything will work out right. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Yeah, man. That's why I say,
Love it.
bro, like that if you can't beat them, join them was the wrong move, bro. You know, but then they would have wiped everybody out. Oh, we're giving you the option to be freedmen and come be within our society and but you want to be your own people? Nah, fuck that, bro. They would have wiped black people out, bro. They would have wiped black people out if they still want. I mean, but black people was fighting for desegregation and shit. I just feel like, bro, that was the wrong move, man. Cause if you look at it today, bro, racism is still there, bro, and it's just a different form of it, man, of enslavement. White people is enslaved too to these jobs, to the 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like it is at this point, it's the government versus everybody. You know, but the racism within the people is still there. You know, for really no reason. When you look at it, like, white people need to understand that, like, the government created the reality that we live in today. You know what I'm saying? From all the shit that they went through and done. You know, so how you view black people is the perspective that they gave you. You know, a Raheem, a Jakeem, a Tyrone. I know Jaquans and Tyrone. I got a cousin named Tyrone. I got a cousin named Keywan Antoine. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, when you look at them names, think of why you view them the way you do, though. You know? It's because how this land was built, bro. You know, it's because of history. Think of that. You know? Y'all let me know what y'all think. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'm live on Twitch right now as I'm recording this video, so I need everybody to go to Twitch and follow me, turn on all notifications. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit. 1,000 Ways to Pimp. Out now, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. The video out now on TYP Cam Music. Make sure y'all subscribe. Get at you on the next one. I'm gone. TYP the name. Hey man, who up in the building, man? Who up in the chat kicking it with a nigga, man? Bro, the reach is literally, ain't nothing I can do about it, man. We rocking out. You know, we rocking out. We gonna let me get this.
Happy.
I need to give me some push-ups in, y'all. So I'm gonna do me about like 25, 50. I'm gonna do about 50 push-ups. I'm gonna break it up into 2 sets though. I'm taking a break from the gym right now, but I'm gonna still get me something in at the crib. What's good, y'all? We got streaming has a good.
If you ain't into breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin' east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see. I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it. You ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you
This
on
might
no
crash
date,
everything,
little
though, if I
babe. You
plug
got
it in.
two options, work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the
This might
one that's
crash
receiving
everything.
all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cast the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby.
This
I'm
might
a
crash
businessman, trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win. Right? Gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choosing with the man. If you ain't in the selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp. We selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen. Might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limits, so we never ever
I think we're back, y'all.
I can put you in position. I'm a high value man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all the bands. That's how I know we locked in. Yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone? It better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and the niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby? Huh?
I think we good, y'all.
I came out the P, nigga, real TYP shit, nigga.
Yeah, I think we good. I think it brought it right back. I told y'all I was gonna crash my whole entire stream, bro. Let me see. Okay, my mic good, output good. We gotta make sure everything good. Yeah, we good. All right. Yeah. Let me get these push-ups in, y'all. We're gonna run it back. Y'all go get this all platforms, man. Add it to your playlist. Alright, let me see if I can get me some push-ups in, man. Didn't I set that on?
You ain't into breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin', east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see, I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it, you ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, little babe. You got two options, work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cast the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman, trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win, right?
Alright. 2 sets of 25. Come on, dog. 2 sets of 25.
Is Himron, little baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choosing with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp. We selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen. Might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limits, so we never ever trip. I can put you in position. I'm a high value you man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all the bands. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone? It better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and the niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh?
I'm gonna get this other 25.
What you looking at, babe?
Cars on cars.com.
What's wrong with this one?
I just got promoted, so I'm looking for something more. Ciao.
Ciao.
Why does
2 million
camera quality
cars for
look so
2 million
bad?
possibilities. Cars.com. Where to next?
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Alright, 25.
Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Play the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Play the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Flips down the ass, sicker than a motherfucker. Sophisticated type of player in this motherfucker. I swear these niggas know the name, I'm that motherfucker. No, you can't play me like no lame, cause I ain't no buster. Yeah, it's fucked up in my city, niggas dying right. The type to up a pole before a nigga ever fight. But it wasn't always like that, niggas had their squabbles right. You get caught loafing in these streets, so I'm making home tonight. I like that chain around your neck, go ahead and take it off. Yeah, all I think about is money, cause I'm is a boss. If she don't choose up with the P, then she took a loss. This shit is in me, it ain't on me, you can't scrub it off. Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Play the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Play the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. Keep a bad bitch with me, yeah, she oh so sweet. And if I fall out, she gon' pick me back up on my feet. Yeah, that's my type of bitch, one that like to keep it G. I need a house cat, not a bitch that roam the street. Hey, if you funkin' with my niggas, then you funkin' with me. We gon' go to war about it, see who first on the tee. Slowing down on the tree, and I ain't sippin' no lean, cause I can't go out like the homie, rest in peace to Pimp C. If you don't know where I'm from the east of the Gee. I ain't never rep the gang, most my homies some bees. Put your bitch on the blade just like I'm a P. All white bricks like I'm out here pushing them keys. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Play the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge. If everything is gravy, yeah, we living good. Play the streets for a minute, now I'm out the hood. This that Pimp C flow, diamonds against that wood. I'm dedicated to this grid and I won't never budge.
An error. Trying to get y'all goals started. So, they talking about 2K to drop. 2K26. We gonna see what it's hitting for. I already know it's gonna be ass, bro. Wait, so they already playing 2K. The real 2K26 builder review. 2K26 builder.
Yeah, they broke up in a piece, yeah.
Okay. So is people they already playing the game or did they come out with a prelude or something? 2K26 prelude. They came out with a prelude. I've downloaded the prelude. First part game on 2K26 raw unedited. Joe knows. So the game is out.
You got the magic touch.
So
we're not gonna wait.
You're jumping the gun a bit early. 2K26 isn't out yet, but it's just around the corner as of now. The official global release is September 5th. Early access begins August 29th, approximately 1 week. Pre-order. So I ain't think they came out with no prelude. So they must got the game early or something for being YouTubers or something.
Waste any time, we're jumping straight into it. Y'all asked for raw, unedited NBA 2K26 gameplay, and I got exactly that here for y'all. I'm actually still in the hotel room. I was just at Community Day for 12 hours in the builder and getting some gameplay for y'all, and as soon as I got back to the hotel room, we're already editing and, you know, getting on the mic to talk to y'all about it. So drop a like on the video for me. I really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to 10,000 likes.
So you could play with shorties in the park.
And let's talk about it. All right, I'm in the white. I'm in the white jerseys. My team's white. Swag's in a black jersey. Swag is my pro-am team, and I played park with him for the last, I don't even know, 5-6 years. You know, me and Swag go way back. So we decided to match up in the my team.
So if you playing with a shorty in the park, is she gonna be able to dunk and shit? That's crazy.
Triple threat. So it's 3-on-3. We pulled up some my team cards. Luckily, I was able to. I was lucky enough to pull LeBron James. So we got some LBJ gameplay here for you for my first time on 2K26. And listen. A few things to notice about this gameplay. We were not able to customize our HUD. So we weren't able to turn off our shot meters. We were not able to change our shot feedback. We were not able to customize any of that stuff, okay? So that's gonna kind of hinder the gameplay a little bit. And also, it's literally our first couple minutes playing NBA 2K26. So there's gonna be some rough moments, but y'all wanted it unedited, and I understand why. Because y'all want to see the game speed. Y'all want to see how it flows. Y'all want to see this, that, and the third. So completely understand, all right? Now, I also want to mention, these are, you know,
This is my team, my nigga. So, okay, here go the park game. We ain't gonna sit here and watch all that, what he talking about. I am curious to know, but we ain't gonna do all that right now. We gonna jump straight to the park gameplay, allegedly.
two users. I'm not really sure who it is. It's just, you know, 2 for 2 from 3. So definitely happy about that. But now we're gonna head over to the 2v2 courts. Me and Swag are gonna team up. So let's get into the 2v2 gameplay. And this is all users. This is me and Swag versus 2 users. I'm not really sure who it is. It's just, you know, letters and numbers as gamers.
Nah, nigga, you playing my team.
I'm not really sure. But all 4 people on the court being controlled.
I kind of like that. If that's a park, Sunnyside, that's the name of it. I like the park.
Controlled by users, so as you can expect.
But this the neighborhood still. This ain't like 2K16 shit, man.
You know, we've been playing the game for 20 minutes at this point. It is going to be a sloppy gameplay. But at least y'all will get to see some raw, unedited gameplay. And like I said, we couldn't customize our player HUD, couldn't turn off the shot meters. There's a lot of stuff that kind of made it even more challenging. But you get to see kind of a little bit more user on user action, because although last game it was me and Swag playing, there was still 4 AIs on the court. You know, it was more team control mode as opposed to single, you know, everyone controlling an individual single player on the court. So this is a nice little change of pace. Now I am curious, what are your thoughts already after watching you and Swag play that 3v3 there? Is there anything you saw that you liked, that you didn't like, that concerns you? You know, just what are your thoughts? Comment it down below. I will be reading the comments to kind of see where your guys' head is at, and then maybe even answer some of your guys' questions down there if I have time in between editing all these videos that I'm trying to get out for you guys in a timely fashion. As I said, I'm still, like I said, I'm in the hotel room. We're on the grind. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how I get this time of year.
I like how fast the players is moving, and like the player on player contact. Like whenever you're trying to dribble past the person, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, but I don't know. I gotta pay attention to like unwanted animations and shit like that, bro.
I do everything I can for y'all boys, and y'all always, you know.
That's really what it comes down to with 2K, bro. Like unwanted animations, and you know, the game was real slow and choppy, and then they make the dribbling like hella hard. It used to be so simple back in the day, bro.
Always show love back, so you know the feeling is mutual. I appreciate y'all, and clearly, I mean, the way you guys support the videos, you guys appreciate it as well, so I love that. But let's keep it going. Wemby with the block. Now we've already seen Wemby has the 99 block, so you would hope, right? You would hope he'd be able to get his hand on the ball here and there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to a little pick and roll.
See how he got sucked into that screen?
Get his hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to
nigga got sucked into that screen
to get his hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside.
I know he went that way, but his player literally got sucked into the screen.
To get his hand on the ball here or there, and that was a nice inside block. Now we're going to a little.
The player got sucked into the screen, bro.
Pick and roll here. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. He takes me out. Now we're going to a little pick and roll here. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. Inside block. Now we're going to a little pick and roll here. I go up. You see, I try to go up for the dunk meter. He takes me out of the dunk meter, but it still converts to a layup, and usually it is a makeable layup. It's not like a sliver of a green window. Like that was a pretty decent size green window on the layup, and of course you can see the green window. We already knew this, but you can see the green window again on the dunks and the layups. So that is a beautiful thing. And thank goodness for that, you know, revision, going back to the way it used to be. But check this out again. It's the shot meter just messes with me, bro. I try to pull up. I'm shooting a bounce back half bar. Iverson is pulling up in the corner. He's knocking it down. Me and Swagger down 7-4.
I like the shooting.
It ain't looking too good.
I like the dribbling movement.
LeBron. Now you're about to see here in just a second. AI pulls up and he misses, and then Swag's gonna hit me on the kick out. I'm gonna drive in and going for a meter dunk here, and it's a good sized green window. And I mean, Jokic is in the paint, but it's not like a. You know, it's not like he's really like putting me into contact dunk animation or anything like that, but it just feels like a good time to kind of talk about my thoughts on the driving dunks and finishing in general. From what I saw, I did talk about.
So they did change the what you call it, so they got a mandatory layup meter. You have to time your layups and shit like that. So that's what that was. I never even knew. I think the last 2K I played was 2K23. I think that's when they brought that shit in. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I ain't even really get to play 2K because it crashed my console. Couldn't even play my career, bro. Gave up.
About it in my gameplay breakdown. If y'all didn't watch that
earlier,
I
2K since.
Recommend y'all check that
Been
out.
3 years.
But finishing on this game, one thing I noticed is size really matters. And I think this was true in 2K25 as well, but you couldn't really, you know, you didn't have the visible green window to back it up. But we know on the perimeter, right? If you're a tall player, it's a lot harder for them to contest you. You know, you're shooting over those and
that should have been a steal.
Tall player, it's a lot harder for them to contest you. You know, you're shooting over those and
that should have been a steal.
You know,
I don't know if he is square or not.
Y'all get what I'm saying in terms of the perimeter. But in the paint, I feel like the same thing is true. In the gameplay breakdown I did a lot of testing with like.
You don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets 24/7.
Man. I don't know. I think I've seen enough of the 2K. It's just gonna have to like be playing it, and just time goes on to unveil the animations. Cause YouTube is not YouTube. 2K is very animation based, bro. And that shit dead as hell. I don't like all that. Just how that nigga got sucked in that screen. It's like it's no defense against the animations, bro. You're just sucked into them bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's inevitably what makes the game bad. But man, I don't know. It's looking a lot better as far as like movement wise. Like it's moving faster and smoother. Like the last couple ones was like choppy and slow to me, bro. Even though I didn't play them, I watched them though. The dribbling just seemed so ass. Like I don't know. Back in the day, it was so simple. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes the game fun when it's simple. You know, and you can exploit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? This video probably gonna get posted on the gaming channel. I'm gonna get to posting gameplays and shit. Just whenever, like, you know, whenever I can get to it or whatever. Whenever I actually play the game and have fun playing the game, bro. Ain't no games been fun, so I don't play the game. But y'all let me know what y'all think. We on the road to 100K, okay? Get that on the next one. If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9. Alright, let's see what else we got out here, man. Duct taped a man, killed him, then dumped him at a church.
Man.
Detroit rapper band game boom killed at funeral after 126 shots. Shit, we'll do both of them.
Man, what's up, man?
What's good, y'all? We got OTF Boona, Lil Durk affiliate. Duct taped a man, killed him, then dumped him at a church. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to 1090J. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Lil Durk affiliate OTF Boona being charged with kidnapping a man, duct taping his hands, and then executing him with a firearm. There's an old saying: you can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. Chicago has bred some of the most ruthless killers, and generations of kids have grown up around vicious, senseless violence. So what happens when one of these kids moves out of Chicago? You'd think it would save them, but the reality is, hurt people hurt people. And some people are just too far gone. 32-year-old Michael Golden would be more commonly known as OTF Boona, a close associate of Lil Durk. A black disciple, Boona was from Lamron, otherwise known as 300, and his reputation has him listed as one of them ones. With arrests as early as 17 for a weapon, 18 for armed robbery, and later for a machine gun, Boona was very much a product of his environment, but soon he'd start to exceed expectations. With Durk's rise to fame, he'd move OTF down south, making Atlanta home base. Boona was now out of the south side of Chicago, but apparently couldn't let go of his old ways. In March of 2021,
just cause Durk moved to, you think Durk moving every nigga from the hood? maybe he did move that nigga. I don't know. But let's see.
Rise to fame, he'd move OTF down south, making Atlanta
move
home
OTF down south like he moved the whole damn hood.
Boona was now out of the south side of Chicago, but apparently couldn't let go of his old ways. In March of 2021, Boona was accused of jumping out of an SRT Durango and opening fire on 4 people outside of a mall, resulting in a gunfight. 3 would end up shot, including a 6-year-old boy. Boona would jump back in the SUV and flee the scene without realizing he dropped his phone. This piece of evidence would lead to his arrest. 19-year-old Jakava Harris was shot in the foot before firing back at Boona. 19-year-old Deshaun Powell was shot in the back, and 18-year-old Karanji Reese would be unharmed. These 3 were members of MCF/Glizzy Gang, MCF standing for Money Comes First. The one who shot back was known as Lil Man Man, a local rapper from Atlanta, and this shootout would set off
so this was in Atlanta.
Events. 3 months after the mall shooting, Lil Durk's house in Atlanta was broken into by home invaders and gunshots were exchanged. The very next month, 19-year-old Marcus Holland Jr. was killed. He was known as Mark, was a member of MCF Glizzy Gang, and is rumored to have been one of the shooters that broke into Durk's home. It's been said they targeted Durk after Man Man was shot by OTF Boona.
But playing with them niggas,
Gang would damn near fall apart as Man Man would be sentenced to federal prison after a federal agent was shot during a car theft. Karanji Reese would later be arrested for a nightclub shooting in which he allegedly shot 6 people, killing 2. With Durk's federal takedown, it would seem the city of Atlanta now felt like they could target OTF, knowing the main source of income behind them was gone. Just months ago, OTF Duty Low would be robbed and shot in Atlanta, and an affiliate of Quando Rondo would post his chain and watch to Instagram. But Boona wasn't hiding behind
they out there
Durk's
funking. They out there in Atlanta funking. Them niggas moved from Chicago and now they in Atlanta funking. That's tough.
money.
Not gonna lie.
And Durk's lyrics.
So what's the reason why what's the reason why he wanted to open fire on them niggas outside the mall though? They must have came across each other before, you know what I'm saying, type shit. That's crazy.
Would highlight the type of savage Boona is, as Durk said in his song "Monitoring Me."
With Asana, AI teammates are here to help keep work on
Nigga
track.
moved you out the hood to Atlanta.
Try it
that
for
don't mean
free.
everything good for you. Or that must have been the reason why. Well, nah, cause he went open fired on them.
Boona a bug, he gonna get up with you. See, I pay him not to get rid of. Talking about the ones with the Twitter fingers. Boona had a reputation of violence, and on July 22nd, 2025, he'd remind everyone.
My husband was driving, it was around 7 a.m. when leaving to work, and he actually saw the body and saw the officers, and he stopped and he was like, should we be worried?
What makes this mystery even more puzzling is what Abby Gonzalez and her neighbors say they didn't hear at around 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. No gunshots, no screams, no sounds of violence that would explain how a man in his 20s ended up dead with a gunshot wound.
I have 2 little ones in the house, and we're always outside here in the church, so it makes us feel scared a little bit.
Police arrived on scene locating a Hispanic man who'd been shot to death, but nobody reported gunfire. The next day, the man was identified as 28-year-old Oscar Alexis Cruz, a father of 1. Investigators would soon learn of the horrors Oscar went through leading up to his violent death. An arrest warrant would be signed for Boona on August 7th. It would allege Boona traveled to Lawrenceville, a city 40 minutes from downtown Atlanta. Between 1:30 in the morning and 3 a.m., police allege Boona broke into Oscar's home, bound his hands with duct tape, demanded money, searched through his home, and executed him by shooting him multiple times, then dumped his body 9 minutes away in a church parking lot.
By itself? That
Boona
nigga
would be
big body gangster, nigga. Nigga, you mean to tell me this nigga broke into your shit by himself? Tied you up, my nigga. Rent, man, that nigga is crazy. I ain't gonna lie right there, boy. That's a crazy nigga.
And dumped his body 9 minutes away in a church parking lot. Boona would be charged with murder, aggravated assault, home invasion,
yeah, he's
kidnapping,
he's
armed robbery, and possession of a firearm.
So what he have to do with them? He cool with the niggas?
Felon. Escaping the city of Chicago and moving to Atlanta for a new start, OTF Boona is just Boona without Dirk. The fame, the fortune, was sitting inside of a federal facility, while Boona was left to fend for himself.
Yeah, man.
And revert
you
back to the old him.
You can't make a living, bro. Catching bodies and catching hats, bro. Yeah, you can rob niggas and yeah, Dirk is popping and you OTF, but at the end of the day, you gonna have to have your own motion, bro. Yeah, I mean, maybe like a nigga like Lil Durk, he's working. He's a rapper, you know. He's working. Nigga like you, bro, you're not working. So it's like, what's your goals? What's your life goals for real? Cause a nigga like Lil Durk, yeah, he from the streets, he from the block, but he still put that work in because he want to be somebody at the end of the day and not just necessarily known to be a known street nigga. I mean, I don't know that nigga personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking to speak type shit, but it's a point though. You know? What is your real, you just want to end up in jail or dead, or you just want to run the streets your whole life, or you want to make it out the streets, or no? I don't really know the full end picture here. You know what I'm saying?
While Boona was left to fend for himself,
or you have no end
and
picture.
Revert back
You're
to
not.
the
That's
old
not
him.
you're not
As
focused
the
on
quote
that.
says, you can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. And now, Boona is facing fucking forever. And for bounding someone,
I just want to know what the reasoning. So the Mexican dude was cool with the black dudes, I guess. I don't know if he said that, I missed it, or what. What's the reasoning? Why he shoot them niggas up outside the mall? You know what I'm saying? Cause that was some on-site funk right there. And what the Mexican do for you to run up in his shit and want to rob him, or you just was trying to rob him? You was just trying to hit a lick. That's probably what it was. I don't know though.
with duct tape before executing them.
But something like that, bro, and you get caught. How did they catch you? They could cook, bro.
And for bounding someone with duct tape before executing them, I wouldn't be surprised if he faces execution by the state of Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Now, one of the most important things to take from this video, in my opinion, is Lil Durk is OTF. OTF is nothing without Lil Durk. I don't think anybody,
I mean, OTF is still the gang at the end of the day,
has really reached that level of success aside from a handful of people out of Chicago, right? You got G Herbo, you got Chief Keef. As far as like millionaires or even multi-millionaires, Lil Durk is up there.
all you need is a couple 100,000 and you good, nigga. Life ain't that hard, bro. You don't need that much designer and bullshit.
Guys he had around him were willing
You
to
don't
do
need that much to make it out the goddamn
because
hood.
that's what kept him in Durk's circle. Dude, Durk is up there. And the guys he had around him were willing to do shit because that's what kept him in Durk's circle. Other than that, they didn't have anything. They didn't really add any value. They weren't dropping hit songs. And the music is how Durk is getting all of his fucking money.
Right.
Without
businessman.
Durk,
Y'all niggas ain't businessmen.
these dudes ain't OTF. They're just them. The money, the fame, the fortune, it's gone. It's inside of a federal facility. It's Durk.
Bro, I swear to God, I hate my motherfucking neighbors, bro. These niggas do too motherfucking much, bro. What are you slamming the door that hard for, bro? That's ridiculous.
Without him, There's nothing else. And the thing is, I'm gonna be blunt with it. When Dirk got locked up, whoever else was claiming OTF in Atlanta, all that shit they was stirring up, you know, they said Vaughn went down there and killed somebody, this and that. Then they had the robbery case where someone else got popped. Like, they went down to Atlanta and got into some shit. But the thing is,
niggas just want to be tough their whole life, bro. Give it up, my nigga. At what point do you just relax and be cool, bro?
Dirk had a shitload of money behind him. Which
whether you're the superstar or not, bro.
And so did OTF. And without Dirk, these dudes out here doing whatever. We don't know what Boona was going through. He could have been trying to rob dude for weed, jewelry, whatever. We don't know the situation. I'm sure it wasn't just a random robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I highly doubt it. He was most likely looking for something, didn't find it, and everything was too far gone. Now he feels like he gotta kill him, and he did. I don't know how he got caught up. I don't know the details. There's a lot of details that haven't been released.
Right.
All we can go off is the warrant, and this is what the warrant alleges. He broke into the crib, tied him up with fucking duct tape, searched through his shit, threatened him, kidnapped him, shot him to death, and dumped him in a church parking lot where he got found by a neighbor at 6 in the morning. And you know, the realization sets in when you see people that were once with a multi-millionaire traveling the world, being up on stage with them, now doing desperate crash out shit like this. And the realization is gonna hit him even more now that he realized.
Because if Dirk give you 50,000, bro, if he does that, bro, imagine if he gave everybody 50,000, he wouldn't have shit. Dirk give you 50,000, right? OTF chain. You see a nigga with a chain on, they still broke. But say if he gave you 50,000, bro. What are you gonna do with it? Not a damn thing. You ain't gonna buy no box truck. You ain't gonna buy shit. You ain't gonna invest shit, and you ain't gonna have shit. You around somebody like Lil Durk, you making music, whatnot. The problem is y'all don't take it as serious as that nigga. Y'all don't want it as bad, bro. And so niggas end up crash outs. Because all they know is crash out.
Realizes he needs a legal team, and he doesn't have that Drew Findling money. He doesn't have Young Thug's lawyers money, you know? He don't have, he's just fucking Boona. What does he have?
At the end of the day, you your own man. You can't call on Lil Durk the rest of you.
Something like this shows you he doesn't have much. Otherwise, he wouldn't be risking it all.
Yeah.
And that's honestly what I respect about Duty Low. He got robbed, he got shot, and he went and did an interview on Danza Project. Shout out to them. And he basically broke it down like, you know what? Some gangster shit went down, and I just gotta respect the game. That's it. He didn't go crash out about it. Because he's still getting to a bag. He still has something going on.
Right.
And he's staying out the way because clearly he watched his boy get taken down by the feds. And obviously nobody wants to go out like that.
Right.
So
bring my homie out the feds,
y'all
man.
are able to get a message out of this video.
Right. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. Get at you on the next one. I'm gone. TYP tonight for the live stream, yo.
Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments.
I gotta take a leak, boy. Bad, my nigga. Been holding this shit. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all.
Breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimpin' east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see. I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it. You ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, little babe. You got two options, work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cast the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman. Trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win, right? Himron, little baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choose it with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp, we selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen, might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limits, so we never ever trip. I can put you in position, I'm a high value man. Pimpin' ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all the bands. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone, it better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and them niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh?
I came out the P, nigga, real TYP shit, nigga. Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Yeah, man, we probably gonna do one more video. Get up off of here. Upload the videos.
Man,
oh yeah, we got this other one. This other 1090J. I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm gonna get off of here. Eat lunch and shit.
You want ads that drive results. That's why we built Roku Ads Manager. Sign up at ads.roku.com.
Man, what's up, everybody?
Little Dark's homie duct tape. Executed him.
Yeah, they broke up and it'll be this year.
Alright, so I know we got 3. Well, that shit, we already 4 in. Yeah. 4 in. Oh, I'm tweaked out. Like a motherfucker, boy. Tweaked out, boy.